So, what is this whole Story Over Numbers coaching program that I keep talking about and that this webinar is about? I'm going to tell you now, and I'm very excited. And I hope that it just sounds so irresistible that you immediately sign up so we can get started on your applications. So, who is this for? Story Over Numbers, the coaching program, it's for MBA/MPP applicants with school and fellowship deadlines in January and February. Obviously, if you're applying round 3 and you have application deadlines in March and April, that's fine too, but we're really focusing on people who are really, have deadlines in January and February. It's for MBA/MPP applicants who want to work on 1 to 4 schools and or fellowships. It's for people whose numbers are off in some way from their target school's profile. It doesn't have to be off in every way, but maybe 1 or 2 things are not so great. It's for people also who are applying to school next season and they just want to get a head start on round 1 applications. I'm not kidding. This is not too early right now to start to apply for round 1. It's for people at any stage in the writing process. It doesn't matter if you have a blank sheet of paper, if you've been working on your essays for a while now, no matter what, this program will be good for you. It's for people who want to learn how to make their story shine and to let that shine of your story drown out your bad numbers. Story Over Numbers is for those who want a mix between go at your own pace guidance and then a mix between that and one-on-one attention. It's also for people who would like a support group during this peak application season. It's also for people who want to have some fun while they apply to grad school. I know it seems weird, but one of the things my clients often say, and they all think that they're the only ones saying it, is like, it's so weird, but this is fun. And like, it is fun. It's fun for me and it's fun for them. So how does it work? So we have been working really hard, especially Alicia, on setting up the Story Over Numbers website. It's a private login site, and it's just going to be members only, and that's a real screenshot from the site. You're going to be able to log in with a unique username and password. You'll have 24/7 access to the site. It's going to be a hub. You'll find all information you need for applying to school, and all information that I mention, it'll be there on this site. So you have to go looking across the internet, because I don't know about you, but I get really overwhelmed when I was searching for information when I was applying for business school and public policy school, and it was just too much information. At this members only website, you'll be able to stream and or download the video tutorials. The essay starter worksheets will be there. All the stuff you need will be there. This is also where you'll get the dial-in information for our weekly call here. So basically anything you need will be at this members only login website. And the worksheet. So this is what you're seeing there. And if you can read it, I guess you can have it for free. That's a real one. That's an example of one of our essay starter worksheets. Basically, we've created worksheets based on the 10 major kinds of prompts that you'll encounter in your MBA and MPP applications. If you completely fill out a worksheet for the prompt, you have a first draft. Okay, so we also are going to have 4 60-minute video tutorials. So in business school, you always learn about the 4 P's, but I have created my own 4 P's of applying to business school and policy school, and they are preparation, passion, problem solving, and polish. So every week on Thursday, you're going to get a new video. There's just going to be 4, and the videos will be about an hour long. Okay, and so then you're going to watch the videos on Thursday. You're going to have all weekend to watch the videos and do whatever the video tells you to do. And then every Tuesday, we're going to have a live group Q&A call so that you can ask questions, get personalized advice, and learn from other people's questions. So there is our little schedule. We're going to first do our 4 P's: preparation, passion, problem solving, polish. Then we're going to have a wrap-up session where you can just ask me anything. And then we're going to have a party. It's going to be a little online party celebrating the end of the application season. And hopefully I'll find some really cool things to give away at the party. All right, so our members only Facebook group. It's our virtual coffee house. I'm going to be there every day. The editors will be there every day. Alicia, who is our client service person, she'll be there every day during the program. So this is just where you can ask questions, exchange tips, meet other cool people in Story Over Numbers. You can find a roommate for a visit to a school. You can I don't know, if somebody's already been through the interview process for a school, you can ask them what it was like, just whatever. So that's a real screenshot from our members only group. So the dedicated editor. So you're going to work one-on-one with one of my fabulous editors from start to finish on all of your essays. So it's not going to be like you send your essays over and they just magically come back different. You're going to have someone that you're working with one-on-one, back and forth with your essays. And so they're going to help you make your story clear, concise, compelling, and fit in the word limit no matter how wordy you are. And so you get a whopping 4 rounds of editing for your resume and all essays for 4 schools. So I've been doing this for a while. I've had lots of clients. My editors have had lots of people whose essays they've edited. And together we realized that like 4 rounds of editing is basically all you need to go from like blank sheet of paper to delicious, wonderful essay. So that's what we want to do is give you 4 rounds of editing for your resume, which you will not need 4 rounds for your resume, but 4 rounds for all your essays for 4 schools. So how does it work? So there's actually 2 levels, which I like. We have a core membership and a concierge membership. So the core membership, you get the 4 video modules. You get to come in, be on the weekly Q&A calls. You get the essay starter worksheets. You get to be a part of the members only Facebook message board. And then the best part is you get lifetime updates. So you buy this once and you never have to buy it again. No matter how much it grows or changes or gets better, you're in for life once you buy it once. So that's the core membership. It's pretty awesome. And we have unlimited spots for that. Now, for the concierge package, it's actually only 15 spots for that. You get everything in the core membership, but then you also get that dedicated editor for your resume and all your essays. So if you're thinking like, I don't need that much help with editing my essays, I really just need someone to walk me through the process, then you want to be a core member. If you're someone who's like, I want you to not only walk me through the process, talk to me about it, everything, I also want a dedicated editor who's going to be editing all my essays and everything, then you want the concierge package. And so here's my favorite slide. Meet the team. First, just take in all that wonderful, cool headshot goodness. Like those are some nice headshots. And they just had them. I just emailed all my team and was like, hey, send in some pictures. And I was like, oh, wow, we are a pretty good looking bunch. So anyway, there's Kanisha, Alicia, Millie, and Eliza. Kanisha's me. I'm your story over numbers guide, Harvard MBA and MPA. I'm a coach. I'm a writer. I'm a storyteller. And my favorite story to tell is just silly, but I love it. A 10-year-old boy came up to me on a cruise ship in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, to let me know that he recognized me from an earlier trip I had taken to Guadalajara. Guadalajara is 5 hours driving away from Puerto Vallarta, but this little boy recognized me, and he was right. I had been in Guadalajara a few days earlier, and I just felt a little famous, and I just thought that was really cool. I love being recognized. It actually happened a few weeks ago. I went to an event of the Austin, Texas African American Chamber of Commerce, and I went up and I introduced myself to this man, and he said, "Oh, I already know who you are. You're Kanisha from The Art of Applying. Like I've been reading your post on Beat the GMAT for like a year now, and I'm so excited to be." He was starstruck. It was so funny, and I was like, "Oh, that's so funny." So I don't know. I like being recognized. That's my strange, one of my many strange idiosyncrasies. Alicia is our head of client service. She is a future MPP. She's also a lifestyle, arts, and culture blogger on all things African. Her favorite story to tell is attending a boarding school in Nigeria and getting yelled at on the first day for addressing the house mistress by her last name instead of just ma'am. I guess that would have happened to me too, because I totally would not know that you shouldn't use their last name. Millie is a Story Over Numbers essay editor. She is a published nonfiction author. She's an intrepid journalist. She's also a ghostwriter, and she's also our resident Work in Asia expert. She knows everything about getting a job in China as an expat. Her favorite story to tell is actually so cool and I think pretty recent. So she says, wedding vows should be pragmatic, right? That's why I said this to my new husband in front of our family and friends. If I am in a bad mood, I will direct it toward others before you. The crowd roared in laughter, and I tried hard not to laugh. Suddenly, I felt like a stand-up comedian, and I wanted to tell more jokes. And I love that story. Okay, and now we have Eliza. She's another Story Over Numbers essay editor. She is a former Hollywood PR maven. This woman has written like a bunch of press releases for movies, and which I think is really cool and fancy. And she's now an editor at a political and business news magazine. And I mean, like, how much cooler does that get? Her favorite story to tell. So she writes, I auditioned for a game show in Los Angeles in 2008, and after sparking up a conversation with the guy next to me, found out we were from the same city in Massachusetts. Small world, right? It gets smaller. Turns out his father and mine had attended both high school and middle school together. His father was also an OBGYN and had been in the room when I was born, which is really crazy and serendipitous and cool. So this is your team. These are the real people who will be helping you. So basically, I'm Kanisha. I'm the person who you're going to be talking to every week on the weekly Q&A calls. I'm going to be your person guiding you through the entire Story Over Numbers process and the video tutorials. I'm your girl. Alicia is going to be a person that you go to when you have any kind of administrative question or any kind of technical or support question, like I'm having trouble playing the video, or I lost my password, I forgot how to log in, or anything like that. Millie is going to be, either Millie or Lisa will be your editor. They have already worked with dozens of my clients. They are awesome, and I'm hesitant to say this, but I think it's true that they're probably better editors than I am because it's what they do all the time. I am a writer and a business person, and these women are basically they're writers and editors, and that is all they do. So yeah, they're awesome. So some bonus features of the program. I don't do this really, but I decided to do it for this program. Alicia actually recommended that we try this, so I said okay, we can try it. So we're going to do a no questions asked money back guarantee by December 27th. If you are not 100% pleased and delighted with this program, we are very confident that you're going to be blown away, love it, and just tell everyone you know about it. And if you're not, then get your money back. And we won't ask you any questions. We're not going to say fill out a survey. We're not going to say, what? We're so sorry. Please stay. Nope. We'll give you your money back, and you never have to talk to us again if you don't want to. So, yeah, and I really don't do this usually, so we're going to do this for you. You get the lifetime updates. So as a Story Over Numbers alum, you are lifetime membership. Obviously, we hope you don't need to do this program more than once because it's gonna be so great. You're gonna get into your schools. But for those of you who want to do it more than once because you're doing it ahead of time and next year you want to apply early or round one, or I don't know, if you think you're going to apply, this is a really good way to use Story Over Numbers. If you're going to apply to like public policy school 1 year and then you think you're probably going to apply to business school the next year, then this would be great for you too, because you can buy it 1 year and use it twice. You also get to download and keep all the videos, all the slides, the transcripts, all that. And then I'm giving away my word count weight loss webinar, which is basically we'll walk you through how to write more concisely, and it's really cool because I do a live edit on there of somebody's essay. Just giving you that for free. I have a webinar with a resume review where I go through real resumes and talk about what's good and what's not good about them. They're my real clients. You're getting that for free. And so there's 2 levels of service. You can be in the core membership, you can be in the concierge membership, and you can even upgrade from core to concierge if there's still room in the concierge package. So how do you pay and how much does this thing cost? So the core package is $747, and remember that comes with the videos, worksheets, calls, the Facebook group, and lifetime access. So yeah. And then the concierge package is $1947. So that's the core package, plus you get editing for 4 schools, plus you get priority in the Q&A calls. So first we answer all the questions of the concierge members, and then we answer the questions of the core members. We usually get to everybody's questions, so it's not like, oh, your questions won't get answered if you're a core member. But the concierge members get to send in questions ahead of time, and the core members have to wait until we've gone through all those questions, and then they can ask questions live during the call. We also have an upgrade package, which is $14.47. So if you start with the core package and then you later decide that you want to upgrade to the concierge package, you can pay $14.47 and you can upgrade. This is only an option if there's still spots available. And then once again, the very unconventional, I usually don't do this, but the 100% money back guarantee by December 27th if you're not satisfied and delighted. So there is the link where you can sign up. It's theartofapplying.com/story-over-numbers.